essentially the only two overclassmen on your roster, and what all that comes with that.
I don't know so much if we challenged him. I think that, you'd like to think that, especially with Robert, there's a sense of urgency, knowing that this is it. And he's done a good job. He's probably put more time in the gym based on what everyone's told me. I've only been around him almost a year, a little bit over a year now. And he's put a lot of time in, more than he probably ever has at any point in time. This time last year, he had coming off surgery and wasn't doing a lot. But he's done his work. Dietrich, same thing. He's worked hard. But I also think that in terms of the leadership, that will be something that will evolve. And you can lead a lot of different ways. But that's why when you get a fifth-year guy that's been through it too, the leadership can come from a lot of different people. But it's just an area right now that I think that leadership, we've got to have it, obviously, and it might be more by committee than any other way.
Ricky, how much has that changed the game, those fifth-year guys? I know that you've been coaching long enough to see the game take a lot of, I guess it's evolved, so to speak. How much different is that making it?
Well, I think it's made a huge difference the last couple of years. I think it seems more and more, but you go back and look, and we have almost like an epidemic with guys leaving, transfers. I mean, it's something that's, I think, for our sport, we're going to have to take a good, long, hard look at. And I still think it goes back to the recruiting process. That's where it all gets distorted, and kids come in expecting something that if it doesn't work out the way they thought they were told or whatever, they end up leaving. And because there's somebody in their ear telling them, hey, it's green, the grass is greener over here. And so I do think that's a major problem. And so when you have fifth-year guys that want to leave, and they leave for various reasons, obviously. But I do think that you look around, there's a lot of programs the last couple of years that have benefited greatly from fifth-year guys.
Is it tough to be in a situation where it's maybe not a rule that you like, but it's a rule that if it's there, you have to take advantage of it?
Well, yeah, I think the rule's there. I do think anytime there's a rule in place and if you can take advantage of it, I think it's a tough thing because you got kids that are leaving schools that have, in some situations, have had it for 4 years, and but also I don't. As long as the rule there, you can't blame a student for wanting to try, to do something different. That's what they want to do. So it is a tough rule. It's really a tough situation for the school that's losing them, and also it's a benefit for most anybody that is going to take a fifth-year player. I think everyone feels that person's going to come in and make an impact.